don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
What is up? Good morning. Glad you can join us. Woodward Sports, keep it in all day long. Gang's all here. KG, Maz, JB. Unbelievable statement by the Tigers the last 3 days. Woo! Honestly, really. Don't overthink this. The Astros came in. The Astros came in with two of their best pitchers on the mound. Guys that I personally had feared, right?
You bet.
And the Tigers came away with a sweep.
18-2, they outscored them.
Is that any good?
That's pretty good.
Is that any good?
One bad pitch by Charlie Morton gave up those 2 runs. Other than that, he was flawless yesterday.
I'm going to tell you what. Charlie's gotten the job done, man. I mean, look, when you go revisit what he did nearly a month ago now, all right, one piece has been outstanding. I mean, how could you call Finnegan anything but outstanding?
Yep.
Like, honestly, I mean, the guy's been, unhittable, right?
Been terrific.
Charlie Morton's been really good. I think that's a fair statement. He's been
one
really
bad
good.
game.
Yeah,
a couple Saturday nights ago.
And then Paddock.
Yeah. Paddock gave you one win.
He you know what? A guy came in with a 5 ERA, and he's got a 5 ERA. He's been about what I guess we would expect. You know, where Charlie Morton came in, and I mean, let's face it, dude, come on. He's 62. You know, all that stuff. But if you dig a little deeper, his season was trending in the right way, and there's something about those veteran arms, man. This is a guy that figured it out a few years ago and really hasn't looked back.
I love the way he works. He gets the ball. He's ready to throw it. Yesterday, the Houston batters stepped out of the box quite a number of times to slow him down. It didn't work. 6 strong innings, 9 strikeouts, 3 hits, and then the 2-run homer. That was it. One bad pitch. It was a terrific outing. They needed it, and they got it. And they got the runs in the first inning. I thought, first of all, when you're sitting Colt Keith and Carpenter against lefties again, I hate that lineup. You're leading Jahmyr Jones. You got Andy Ibanez batting third. I'm like, oh, God, we're going to get killed this game. That's a typical Jim Leland throwaway Thursday game, although it was a Wednesday. But they put up 6 runs. They got up a 6-0, 7-0 lead. It was amazing to me. I happened to be lucky enough to go to that game. And even though the first inning was long, it was well worth it. Well worth it. They carted their center fielder off. He got hurt 2 games in a row, that kid. Remember when he fell on his ass 2 nights ago, and then he runs into the wall? This time they had to cart him off. And Framber Valdez was absolutely – he had nothing yesterday. And they left him in because their bullpen is gassed. So it was a great win. When you outscore a team 18-2, you strike out Jose Altuve a bunch of times, Carlos Correa. That's a big win. That's a nice win.
It's a huge statement. I don't think I'm overstating that. And like you guys, I hate overstatements. I do. I thought that was a huge statement. This is a team that you legitimately might play in the second round of the playoff because the Tigers are going to get the bye, right? Mm-hmm. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're keeping track of that right now, with the win yesterday, they've got a very nice bump on the Astros. If my math is correct, I believe it's a 6-game bump on the Astros.
Remember it was a week and a half ago you said it was down to 2 games?
Yeah. Yep.
Bumped it up to 6. That's pretty nice.
How about the division?
Oh, it's over.
We were all terrified of Cleveland, right? You know, you realize they're not even in second place, right?
I know.
It's the Royals.
Yep, the Royals passed them, and KC's here tomorrow.
Yeah.
They could literally bottom out the division this weekend.
I'm going to the game tomorrow night. Looking forward to it.
Nice.
10-game lead over KC, 10.5 over Cleveland. And again, you guys, I'm going to keep saying this, sorry, because it's personal to me. This division isn't good. It's not. It isn't good. Some of you guys, not all of you, some of you guys got mad at me for suggesting that even last year. What are you talking about? 3 teams made the playoffs. You had a historically bad team that everybody feasted on in the division. You know, and I mean, it's not like the White Sox are great this year by any stretch of the imagination, but you're not rolling over them to the tune of 17-2. You know what I mean? So
they actually have an 8-game lead over the Rockies for worst record.
Well, the Rockies
pretty good,
just
huh?
a disaster.
Rockies beat the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's baseball.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it really is. I mean, what's any given Sunday?
Yeah.
Now, any given day, I mean, you play 162, that's the way it's going to go. So everybody breathing a little easier. As Maz says, the Tigers got the night off. They're back in action tomorrow night at Comerica Park. I'm just happy we get more exhibition football tonight.
Oh. It's okay.
I think I'm going to watch a Jerry Jones thing.
I'm telling you,
seriously,
man.
I think I'm going to do it. Like Mom's birthday. It's her birthday tomorrow, but I'm
birthday,
taking.
Mom.
Thank you. I'm taking her out
happy
for dinner
birthday.
tonight.
Where you
Shut
going?
up, Mom. I let her pick, and originally she wanted to go to this. There's this place at the Inn at St. John's, and so she suggested that, and I said, Ma, I don't think that's going to be an option. There's this live thing that's out there. Live Golf is out at the Inn at St. John's. So she wants to go to a Middle Eastern place near us, and I twist my
Fantastic.
arm. I'm never going to say no.
Fantastic.
Never, ever going to say no. Just outstanding food. But, tonight, I think that's what, because you guys were talking about it before the
I'm
show
halfway
starts.
through. JB finished it.
Dude, did you binge watch? Is that how it happened? Did you just sit down and say, gosh, damn it, I'm going to watch this?
That wasn't my intent exactly when I started it, but it was just like, you know what, I got rolling with it, and eventually it was just like, you know what, I'm just finish it. I stayed up till at least after 12 o'clock just watching the final 2 episodes, so I was like, all right, I might as well just,
I
knock
love
it
the
out,
binge
just knock
watch.
it
I
out.
don't
I
care
know.
what anybody says. I do.
I'll finish it tonight.
If I have nothing, like tonight's one of those nights where, like, I'm sorry, I'm not turning on the preseason football. I'm just not, okay? And I know the Giants are playing, but I'm
I
just
don't
not.
care.
Yeah, I'm not. Thank you anyway.
I didn't even know they were playing until you just told me.
Yeah, there's 2 games on tonight.
Oh, good.
You know what's funny too is I forget, maybe it was the NFL, but somebody even said the last preseason weekend. And yes, like I'm done with it. I'm so done with it, and I know they're done with it as well. But now tonight might be the night if you have to catch up on things.
Yeah.
Catch up on things. You might have an opportunity to watch and catch up.
Now,
on
if you
things.
didn't need a nap today so bad,
Oh, I'm out like a
do
light
you
as soon as I
think
get home.
you think you might have made it over to Allen Park to maybe watch the Houston Texans and the Lions with their joint practices
Yeah.
today?
Oh, absolutely.
That would have been
Yeah,
nice.
I always enjoyed that. Like, all jokes aside, I always enjoyed going out and watching the practice and picking up little things. And a lot of times, you have some conversations and you get a better feel of it. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. This is where the real action's going to be. You see the 1-and-1s. One taking on
Absolutely.
one, even if it's for a few play, even if they're not going at 100%. Are you kidding me? As always, you guys are more than welcome to get involved in all of this. We'd love to see you in the chat. Of course, Super Chat, you go to the front of the line. I promise you we're going to do a better job of getting everybody involved in the chat as well, especially as football season draws nearer. Make no mistake about that. Lots of Lions stuff that we have to get to, fellas. There's a bunch of sound that we have to, a bunch of talk that we have to get to. I know we've talked so much about this, and I've said this more times than you could shake a stick at in this offseason. You just don't go 15-2 in the National Football League and expect to go 15-2 the next year. You don't. There aren't a lot of 15-win teams, man.
Hey, a good friend of ours put out a stat. There have been 9 15-2 teams. 9. Only one of them has come back and won the Super Bowl the following year.
Yeah.
Only one.
And I'm going to say it again. This is I don't understand how people don't get this. Every time I bring this up, I happen to have a back and forth with somebody on Twitter, and it's the weirdest fucking thing in the history of mankind. I don't care. Man, they're a fraud. No way are they winning 15-2. There's no way we're going to win that argument this year, right?
No, of course not.
There are going to be people each and every week. If the Lions finish 12-5 and win the division, you guys aren't paying attention. I told you at the beginning of the year they weren't going to go 15-2. Nobody thinks they're going to go 15-2. It's all about what you do in February. That's it. Like that. That's it. All right. I'm already getting worked up. I don't know
Okay.
why.
I like your jersey, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, this is
Nice
like
jersey.
the old. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd like it, JB. This is like the old school jersey.
Is there a number on the back or no? Okay.
No. But listen, lots of line stuff to get to. Let's just get this over with. We're this close, guys. We're this close. We're only 2 days and 3.5 hours away from watching real college football.
How about that?
I don't care if it's
close.
Iowa State and Kansas State. I don't care. Like, I get to watch real football. Oh, can't wait.
Bring it on, buddy.
All right, JB, Maz, KG, everybody in the house. JB, where are we going?
We need to hear from Planet Fitness.
I can tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness has something special going on. I was there yesterday, right after the show, about an hour after the show, actually, and there were a bunch of 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids in there. I think it's fantastic. They've got the high school summer pass program, which allows teenagers 14 to 19 years old to work out free all summer long. This allows teens to prioritize their mental and physical health while school activities like sports and gym are in recess. Since launching this program, Planet Fitness has invested more than $300 million in waived membership dues to promote youth health and wellness. There's probably one in your backyard. Whatever your fitness needs are, Planet Fitness has you covered. Check out Planet Fitness.
WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com.
It's part beauty, part beast. It's for those who dare to be different, for those who want to stand out, and for those who are built for more. The all-new Ineos Grenadier combines strength and style for an unmatched driving experience. Sold exclusively at Feldman Ineos of Waterford.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won.
David Tully, everybody. David Tully. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Guys, let's be honest. We're simpletons. We are.
That's for sure.
And there's nothing wrong with that, right? We like watching some dumb show, binge watching some dumb show until midnight. We can't wait for college football to start with a glass of cider in our hand. We like gimmies on the golf course. We're simpletons. Uncomplicated, right? Like Lady Jane's haircuts for men. Walk in, sign in, and before you know it, you're handsome and clean. Lady Jane's open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Hey, you might meet somebody as cool as Bethany, who's out here, one of the coolest girls I know, out here at the Birmingham location, who will also be so kind to give you some handmade jalapeno peppers.
Oh, look at that.
Straight from her garden. And let me tell you something. I got some last week. They're unbelievable.
Matches your jersey.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Lady Jane's haircuts for men. It's wicked awesome.
I just don't think there's anything he hasn't seen or been through before. You know, I mean, he's a grown adult. You know, he's in his 40s. He's in his 20th professional season. He's pitched Game 7. He's, you know, had to get himself back up off the mat this year. I mean, there's, you know, he'll tell you he's got 4 kids and he's got a full life. And so I just don't think he really stresses competitive now. You know, he's not taking it easy, but I think his heartbeat is in a great spot 24/7.
AJ Hinch talking about Charlie Morton. Why? Hey, listen, you guys. I say this all the time. I want to call myself out before you call me out. Okay? If I miss on something, man, I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna man up. Okay?
I'm a man.
I'm not 40. But Maz, you know what? I did not like the trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not overly pleased with it because I'm convinced we needed a bat as well. I'm really convinced that we needed a bat as well.
It wouldn't have hurt.
But, man, when you get Finnegan and what Charlie Morton has done since they've come in here, right?
Tip of the hat, man.
That's what it comes down to,
Hey,
man.
he loaded the bullpen with arms, some good, some not so good. But once in a while, you still need those innings, those inning eaters, as they call them. Finnegan's been outstanding. Let me knock wood. Start there. And Charlie Morton has been very good for most of his starts. Even yesterday was terrific. 6 innings, 3 hits, gave up a 2-run homer, 1 bad pitch, struck out 8. Works like he works like the old Atlanta Brave pitchers used to work. Get the ball, throw it. Get the ball, throw it. He doesn't even need a pitch clock. I love what he has done for this team. And like you heard AJ, this guy's got kids. I got kids, man. This guy's got kids. He's got other things to worry about. He's 41 years old. He's going for his 3rd World Series. That's why he's here. Wants to win a World Series. Sure, he's still getting paid, but that was a very good signing. You know, it was a good signing, a good trade deadline. Not a great one, but a good trade deadline. Sure, we want a bat. Maybe one of these bats wakes up and that becomes our new free agent, like Javi Baez was at the beginning of the year. Maybe some of these guys wake up. Zach McKinstry seems to have hit the wall a little bit. Maybe he can rebound. We'll see. Maybe Andy Ibanez. You still got Wenzel Perez, who's a very good player. Jahmyr Jones is a good player. He's a good player. I don't think he's your leadoff hitter, but he gets on base, he's going to steal. The only guy on the team that possibly steals. Dingler, double and a triple yesterday. They played Jake Rogers. They got the 2 catchers in. You got to love the 2 catchers. That's like the 2
No,
tight
I
end.
don't.
I know.
No, I don't.
It's like the 2 tight end offense
No.
that Bill Parcells used to run. I know.
No.
Yesterday was a
That guy
throwaway.
should never be in the lineup. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
man.
He should never be. That's one thing I'm going to pat myself on the back for, okay?
Good defensive catcher.
I could call myself out for a lot of things. I can. I could call myself out for a lot of things. The trade deadline. Now let me go the other way. This catcher of the future stuff in that guy was bogus. I get it. Calls a good game, locker room guy, all that stuff.
Great mustache.
You know what? That's what teams that aren't competing, they say things like that. I don't want any of that.
I get
I'm
it.
sorry. He can't hit. That's just the way it is. The man can't hit.
He's batting 9th. He is.
I don't want him batting 9th.
Okay.
I don't want him batting anywhere. Nice guy, sure.
Hey.
Funny, jolly, all that stuff.
You got to give your catcher a day off once in a while.
Well, ask Alex Avila. Remember when Jim Leland killed him?
Of course.
He literally he killed him. My buddies and I started calling him the corpse because he played him so much down the stretch, and dude was never the same. Seriously.
Avila's good on the air, by the way. I like him on the air.
Yeah.
MLB Network does a nice job.
Can I say this before we get? I want to. My son and I were talking about this last night, and I just very quickly I want to share this with you guys, and more JB. I have a feeling this is a segment for you and me, okay? Because JB's about as excited for week 0 as I am, and let's face it, there are a bunch of games that don't do much for you. The Aer Lingus game in Dublin's pretty cool. It's 22 versus 17, Iowa State and Kansas State. Have you guys looked ahead to the first week yet?
It's amazing.
Week 1 is unbelievable. JB, have you done that yet?
I don't think I've dove into
Texas, Ohio State.
I'm going to share with you guys, okay?
Yeah.
Because we were doing this last night. Okay, so ranked Boise plays Thursday. Okay, that's I know some of you don't care. You got the Spartans on Friday.
Love the Friday
Love the
opener.
Friday game.
I love it.
I love the Friday
I'm so
opener.
glad that they keep
That's
that
MSU.
going. I'm so glad that they keep that going. I wish I could go up there. I've got my own broadcast that night, okay? Illinois also plays that night, ranked Illinois. Okay, here's Saturday. Number 1 versus number 3 at noon.
At noon.
At noon.
That's so crazy.
Hi, welcome back, college football season.
That's a Fox game, right?
Yes.
Fox
Noon.
noon.
At noon. How great is it? And it was funny because one of my buddies was like, man, I can't believe they didn't move that. And I go, no, I love that. Started out with number 1 versus number 3, okay? Now, Alabama, Florida State's at 3:30. I get it, Florida State, okay.
Still.
But it's still
Yeah,
Alabama
brand.
and Florida State.
It's a brand.
Okay, let me keep going. LSU Clemson is 7:30, 9 versus 4.
Beautiful.
Everybody and their brother is waiting for that look on Brian Kelly's face. We all are, admit it.
Is that game down in Baton Rouge?
No, Clemson.
Ooh.
Right?
Death
Is it?
Valley.
That's part of Labor Day weekend, as far as I'm concerned. Brian Kelly with that stare into nowhere because his team just lost. Obviously, Michigan plays that night as well against New Mexico.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yes, who can forget? Then Sunday afternoon, the powers that be are actually listening to me. I do not understand why college football doesn't own that Sunday before the NFL starts. I don't. But Virginia Tech and South Carolina is at 3 o'clock that afternoon, and then Catholics versus Convicts on Sunday night. Like, come on. And then you get Belichick. Bill Belichick's
Monday.
first game Monday night.
Nice.
What a great weekend, dude.
Nice.
What a good, like, seriously, it's such a, we're almost there. Good guys are going to win, fellas. Good guys are going to win. And then the week after that, we've got the NFL coming back.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Sidebar to your Saturday night.
Yes.
To your Sunday.
Yes.
Why the hell isn't the NFL playing that week? Why not shorten the preseason and lead off on Labor Day weekend?
Well, it's funny that you bring that up. I'm convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt, and I got to be honest with you, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do away with the preseason games. I'm convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt it's eventually going to be 2.
Yeah.
And you can now. I'll be interested to hear what the players' union says. Maybe that week off is good for the guys before the season starts.
All right, we'll start the preseason a week earlier.
You could do that. Yeah, you could. But if you're going to add on a game, do you tack on a game at the beginning of the year or do you tack on the game at the end of the year? Do you go like till, I don't know, January 10th is the last game of the year? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm right.
Well,
or
we all
anything
know
like
the
that.
Super Bowl is going to be on President's Weekend eventually.
Yeah,
We all know that.
No doubt in my mind.
So that's
it's coming.
fine.
It's coming. But I think what you'll see is they'll probably add yet another game and they'll take away from the preseason. So each team would legitimately have 1 and 1 on the road, 1 at home, because then you can still collect a little gate or whatever the case may be, but not every team has control of the concessions. But I think you'll probably see something like that. And 2 teams, somebody's going to draw the short stick and have to go do the Hall of Fame game.
Yes.
Because they're not going to get away with that.
No, they have to play that one.
Yeah.
But the NFL on Labor Day weekend, I can't think of a better thing that I'd like to watch. And I know you're into the college football, but I'm sorry. That should be the first weekend. First weekend of September should be NFL, if you ask me. Just my opinion.
I'm not going to argue with that. When we were kids, we had a ton of seasons like that.
I agree.
A ton of seasons like that.
I don't want to wait. Why am I waiting?
That extra.
Maybe the players want
want it
Labor
now.
Day off.
That-
Maybe
listen.
they want Labor Day off.
Listen, I've been in that mode for a couple weeks, so I mean, seriously, the preseason is so meaningless. It's so very meaningless, and I got to give people credit now. I don't, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, JB and Maz. I don't see people clamoring for that shit in the chat too much anymore. I don't see people talking about the importance of this. We got a little from the Hall of Fame game, okay, just a little bit. And it's like, are you new? Are you new to the National Football
I think they were
League?
just super excited that our team was playing.
I think most people understand now, though.
Yeah.
It don't mean a damn thing, good, bad, or indifferent. Sorry, I'm going to say the exact same thing if they came out and were rolling people by 30 points. I'm sorry, it don't mean a damn thing. It just doesn't.
Do you think the Lions will play any of their starters this weekend?
Absolutely not.
No.
Now, you heard Ben Johnson yesterday saying, I'm going to play the starters in this next game that they're playing. And a lot of
Loaded on
teams,
offense.
the Bengals, Washington that we've seen, they're playing. They play their regulars. I even think Josh Allen played a little bit. So there's some teams that look at it different than other teams. Our guys are saying, we're cool. We had 35 injuries last year. We're gonna just practice, and we're gonna go week one like it's brand new.
I think it worked out well for the Lions last year.
I think so.
I think it worked out well for the Lions. You know, all jokes aside and sarcasm aside, the offense started slowly last year, whether we want to admit it or
the
not.
Tampa game.
Yeah, I mean, it did. There were moments of sputtering and things like that. But, you know what, Maz, for me, nah. Why? I wouldn't take anything to chance, man.
Not even one series.
Okay, you know what I would do? I'm Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Dan Campbell. JB, you're Jahmyr Gibbs.
Okay.
Jahmyr, you want to play today?
No.
Okay. You're Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Hey, Jared, you feeling all right? You feeling in sync? You want to play it all today?
I'm good, Coach.
Okay, cool.
I'm good.
That wasn't that easy?
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Like, seriously. I mean, I don't know if those conversations are taking place. I have no idea. I'm not, no speculation, anything like that. I'm just, like, honestly, I think when you have a team like this who has had a modicum of success, go ask the veterans. You know, Dan's the players' coach. You know, instead of walking up to a guy and say, Jared, baby, I need you for one series tonight. I know you probably don't want to. Because, you know, I go, why?
They're not even dressing.
You want me, so I get this straight, so I get your logic straight, Coach. You want me to come in and hand the ball off once or twice a game, and then I'm done for the game. Boy, if that doesn't get me ready for the regular season, nothing will. Because, right, JP, but tell me where the lie is. I mean, when you see these guys come in for a series, like Mash, some of the guys that you mentioned, okay? Coming in for a series, okay? Let's say it's 3 and out, okay? You handed the ball off. You threw a 7-yard incomplete pass. I'm ready. Let's go. That gets me ready. That's the spark I needed to get ready for the regular season. No.
The thing is, they're not even dressing. They're not even pretending that they're going to play.
I love it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's these guys watching the rookies, rooting for the second, third teams. It's Jack Campbell rooting for Pittman to maybe make the team. That's what it is. It's the receivers looking at Meeks, looking at Levet, and saying, man, let's go. And we got a lot of play on our tweet yesterday when we said, I mentioned that I thought that Tim Patrick would be cut or traded, and I believe one of the rookies will make this team. We got a lot of play on it. I think it was like 50-50. Some guys were saying, yeah, baby Patrick, 31 years old, is going to be released or traded because there are teams that need receivers.
I think next year. I really do.
You do?
I do.
You believe he stays? Okay.
Yeah, he'll be here. I'd be stunned.
So you lose.
I don't know. I can't say you're wrong. I don't know the answer to that. But
so Meeks is going to be gone then.
Someone
will take him.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think. I mean that.
And Levet, someone will take.
Those are just, you know, you have to make those kinds of decisions.
I get it.
It's so funny. I was reading something on Jamal Williams today, and do you remember people were losing their shit that we lost Jamal Williams?
He was the best 1-yard run back that there was.
It's a business, you guys. You know, and you look at how the bottom dropped. That guy. Do you know how old Jamal Williams is? He's 30 years old. He's done. Who's going to pick up Jamal Williams? Like, I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
Who's going to pick up? And so that's why.
2 years ago, he had 20 touchdowns.
Yeah, what was it, 17? Did he have 17 rushing touchdowns?
I thought it was more than that.
It was for a total of about 16 yards, but no, whatever. I'm not saying. But we loved the guy, right? He was one of our favorites. But you know what? You got to upgrade. At some point in time, you got to upgrade, and you're going to lose some guys. I don't blame him. Or, you know, I sat next to Joik up here, okay? Joik knew. Joik was a hell of a lot smarter than I think anybody gave him credit for. You have this much time to get your bag. You have that much time, okay? All right? Screw loyalty. Screw, this is where I want to be. If I can't get my bag, I have to go someplace else and get my bag.
Yep.
It goes both ways. NFL teams have to make difficult decisions like the one that we're talking about, right?
Yep.
And Maz, I don't know the answer. Let's go to the flip side. Hey, this is a guy we're going to get rid of next year anyway. He's going to be 31 years old, 32 years old. Oh, do we really want to risk letting go of Meeks, especially when we know who his uncle is? I mean, if this guy makes a team, how cool would it be to say, hey, Uncle Z, you want to go play with your nephew? Right? Any little thing I can do to bring Z in.
By the way, he was shot on Instagram yesterday. He is on some beautiful island.
I seen that, yeah.
Where is he? He might have been Cabo, for all I know.
It might have
He's
been
somewhere
Cabo. I thought I
exotic.
had the
I'm going to
picture
stick by it.
somewhere.
I've been saying this since the springtime, and I'm going to stick with it. I bet you he signs before the season starts.
I hope you're right.
think he
I like
will.
him.
I bet you he signs before.
What the hell?
season
None of the other veterans are playing.
Why? I don't want to go through that. I don't
Take
need
care
to
of your
go
body.
through that. Yeah.
Remember
you
last
see the
year?
man?
Remember last year he didn't have a week off because played with Cleveland.
Yeah.
Came here and Dan Campbell gave him a day off.
There he is.
Gave him a game off. There he is. Look at that.
What was that?
Big Z
Fiji,
just chilling.
maybe? Fiji? I don't know.
Everything he works out in, by the way, is still Lions gear.
It isn't one of the like Hawaiian islands because that almost looks like one of the Hawaiian islands.
I'm not sure.
Could have been. You know better than me. I don't get
Yeah,
out
you
of town
travel
very
more than
often.
we do, Sean. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah,
Please
he's
come
enjoying
back,
time.
Uncle Z. Please come back.
Look, he looks like he's on the White Lotus. That's what he looks like.
Have you been to Hawaii? You never been to Hawaii?
No. I don't think I can handle the trip.
What?
It's unbelievable.
Isn't it 12 hours?
It's the most miserable. Do you know what the weirdest
I
thing
can barely
is?
make it to Jersey.
You feel like you're flying over the Pacific for 70 hours.
Oh.
It's so weird. It's awesome though. Like,
I bet.
seriously. Oh.
What island did you go to when you were there?
I've been there 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Always with your wife and family?
Just
Or by
the wife.
yourself?
Just the wife.
Just your wife.
Yeah.
Maybe me and Kathy will go. We're empty nesters now.
We
There you
went to Lanai. It's called the Quiet Island, and it was the perfect world for me because like Lanai City, like the Obamas have like a place there, and that's like his golf course.
Wow.
But Lanai City, I kid you not, I think you guys will appreciate this. So you got the beach where it's what you would expect, 88 degrees, beautiful and everything. But then you kind of wind up the hills, and there's this little city called Lanai City, and I swear to God, it reminds me of up north. There are like cook pines everywhere, and because of the elevation, it's like 65 every day
Jesus.
up there, and it reminds me of going up north. And I was like, okay, you can stay down on the beach. I'm going to stay up here.
Was there a cider mill up
and
there?
pretend? No, I know I wanted a cider mill. Maybe start a pineapple mill up there.
Maybe that's your retirement. You start a cider mill on that island.
I wonder if I could grow apples. I wonder if I could grow apples.
A nice little challenge for you. There you go.
Maybe I could grow apples.
How about
up
them
there.
apples?
My cider mill opens in 2 days. I'm so happy. I'm so jacked.
Oh, man.
All right, listen, lots of Lions stuff when we come back. Gang's all here. Glad you guys can tap in. Of course, we want to read some things from the chat. Maz, if something jumps out,
Absolutely.
make sure we get a good take or two in there. Bad takes are welcome as well. You want to come in and get involved in the super chat, you go to the front of the line. We appreciate you guys tapping in each and every day. Keep it on Woodward all day long. Guys, this is the best time of the year, okay? It just is. Well, not quite yet, but when you get into that era, in my mind, where you got football kicking off,
Right.
from the preps all the way to the pros, and then, you look in the distance, I think I see, yeah, that's hockey. And then you go, wait, that's a basketball court. I see basketball too. And then you got the postseason starting. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Bro, give me
I don't think there's any
October
denying.
as my number one. Give me October as my number one.
It is the greatest month of all. I say that to
It's
my
by
kids.
far.
I say that
It's
to my
not
kids.
even close.
Every
Stupid season.
chance I get. October is the greatest
I
month
just
of
want to
all.
live in October.
I don't want to hear any argument. I just don't. You literally have everything. As much as I like the spring, because I'm a Stanley Cup playoff guy.
I know.
For the spectacle, I don't think there's anything like the Stanley Cup playoff. But you don't have everything in that moment. That's why, and I know, I trust me, I have some buddies going, oh, dude, but the Masters and golf, respect. Seriously. But you take football out of the equation, and it's just not the same. I have no other way to say that. October 1, October 31, and I get to watch cheesy, spooky movies.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm that
yeah.
guy. I am.
And my favorite holiday is Halloween.
There you go.
I'm a Halloween guy.
Is it? That's your
I'm a
favorite
junkie.
one? Really?
I'm a junkie. I love it.
I do love it. I
love it.
Well, you guys know how much I love Michael Myers. I mean, just Mike is.
You know, my daughter was driving in Grand Rapids the other day. She was on the phone with me. She says, "Dad, there's someone driving in the car next to me with a Michael Myers mask on."
I would have crashed.
I swear to God,
I
she
shit my
almost
pants.
crashed.
Shit my pants.
I'm like, Abby, 2 hands on the wheel. Keep going. Don't look back.
Big Mike fan. Big Mike fan. All right, JB, where are we going?
We gotta hear from Les Stanford, but let me try and clear up these super chats.
Oh, we got a lot of them.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, we have a lot of them. I'm more of a Ghostface guy myself, so Scream. Shout out to him.
Can't deny that too much.
Yeah, I can't deny that. Starting out, I'm reading these from the chat, so I do apologize because I had to shut down. We had some things going on over here, but 199 from Dante151, and the Scary Brewers are starting to skid.
Yes. Isn't that beautiful?
So wonderful.
Okay, that makes me happy.
$5 from Silas. He says, I think the Astros are done. The Tigers ended the run last year. The Tigers felt like the veteran team who has been there before.
I think what they did, Hunter Brown did Hunter Brown things, but yeah, that doesn't look as scary to me. And you guys know my feeling. I've been consistent with that for 3 months. I'm terrified of their 1-2 punch. I still am, because when those two are on, I like their two better than any two we can come up with right now.
No doubt.
But I think that
Charlie,
there's some shortcomings.
Charlie,
I think we've seen it. There's some shortcomings with that lineup as well. They're not scoring a lot of runs right now.
Another $5 from Silas. He said, Guardians have raised the surrender flag. They're bragging about their minor league prospects on X after a loss.
Isn't that great? I love that.
just 2 weeks ago they were tweeting
all
at us.
their memes.
Yeah, they were coming at us. That was.
Hey, listen.
That was cute.
Who was that? Was that Sideless?
Yep, that was Silas.
Okay, you guys, remember that, all right? So don't get mad at people like me who called people like that out 2-3 years ago. This franchise was a franchise that kicked the can down the road for so many years. And it started with Al Avila. Oh, no, I know things are bad right now. But wait till you see, this Christian Stewart, or Kristen, whatever he was calling himself that day, this guy's going to be our center fielder for years.
Cody Clemens.
Matt Manning, oh my gosh. You guys have no idea. His stuff is electric. People don't want to hear that shit. Okay? I was amazed that they kept feeding it, and people around here were going, just eating that shit up.
Is Nate Corneo still coming
The
back?
great Nate.
The Cornholio.
Yep.
The great Cornholio.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man.
Corneo.
$5 from Jordan Lionheart. He said, we have the 8th and 9th innings locked down when Finnegan and Vest just need to get those innings without Scooble when he isn't going consistently.
Alex Cobb's coming, baby.
That's
Alex
true.
Cobb is coming. Did you hear AJ actually say, okay, if we get him, we'll probably use him out of the bullpen?
How about Paul Sewald?
There's your answers.
There you go. We haven't seen him yet.
I need Bo Brisky. I want him. You know the famous Michael Myers scene where like Jamie Lee Curtis gets him and he's laying on the bed and she's sitting there, and then all of a sudden Michael sits straight up and goes like that.
Oh.
That's what I want from Bo Brisky.
You're gonna get it.
I need Bo Brisky
You're
like
gonna
I need
get
air,
it.
food, water, and shelter.
God.
I do. All right, JB, anything else?
Nope, that's it. We need to hear from Jack's Car Wash.
Oh God, I could tell you about that day in and day out. I'm there every single day. As long as it's not raining out, Woodward Sports and Jack's Car Wash partnered up to give you, how about a free car wash, guys? You can go right now today. Just text WSN to that phone number right there. It's 888-522-1729. Enjoy top-tier service, free vacuums, and the whole 9 yards. Join the Unlimited Club. Hey, man, $20 a month, that's nothing. Twice you wash your car, and it covers it. You can wash it every day, twice a day, if you want. Over 40 locations for Jack's Car Wash. Go to Jack's Car Wash right now, jackscarwash.com. Find a location near you. Text now and shine on.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Every Sunday, there's only one place to get all your kneecapping, hard-hitting Detroit Lions coverage. Start your Sunday with the Lions Weekly Report with Broder and Terry Foster. Then, the Lions pregame show with Neil Rule and Sean Baligian. At kickoff, keep it locked in for all the emotions of the game with a live watch party with the heavyweights. Then, recap the game with the Lions postgame show with Anson. Game days, there's no other place to be than Woodward Sports. Live all game day. Go Lions.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Gold Crown concentrates on their bread and butter, crafting elite collaboration extracts since the caregiver days. Gold Crown has partnered with craft growers across Michigan to bring you full spectrum concentrates, infused pre-rolls, and you can't forget about their live infused resin gummies as well too. They got the new line Crown Jewels here, gluten-free, effect-based, and coated in nerds just for that extra little pop for everyone. Find Gold Crown in over 300 dispensaries statewide. Smoke like royalty, all rise for the reigns of royal highs with Gold Crown.
You know, the reality is, and I get it for years, you know, in this business, you know, guys like Maz, Maz, you've been 35 years, you've been in the business, whatever?
Just under 30.
Okay. Yeah, see, same with me. My anniversary is literally in a few days. It'll be 30 on the spot.
Nice.
But you have to do these dumb facades, and I mean that. What are you looking forward to in the Lions-Texans game this time of year? What are you looking for in this game? Do you know how many guys I worked with, whether it be doing the radio pregame shows or the television pregame shows, the ex-athletes, the guys that were actually in the trenches, okay, that would use some variation of these three words. Just stay healthy.
Please.
That's like every time that's what these guys would say. Not the talking heads, not the people that you know, oh, I know more about the game than guys that played. Every single time you talk to these guys, what's the biggest thing you're looking for in this game? Health.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Right? I mean, the facade, it's been a facade forever, but I think we've grown and now we don't really hide it. But with that being said, it is Lions-Texans week, and there are some things to look forward to, not so much for this game, but for the season, right? I mean, I don't know about you. I'm at the point right now, let's effing go, right? Look at that. Could you imagine watching that all day?
Beautiful.
That's the stuff I see. Like, I love stuff like that, man.
Because guys stick out. You see a guy that sticks out. Like, you hear a broadcaster, Sean, like a young broadcaster, and you go like this, that guy's going to be good. You said that about your analyst for Wayne State. That guy's going to be good.
Grant Perry.
Grant
Perry, the high school games.
He's going to be good.
He'll be
good.
national soon. Shout out, Grant. What's up?
You see the same thing here. You pick out guys. You write numbers down. You keep track. That's what you look for in these games, and that's what the Texans and the Lions go at it today, and, of course, they play on Saturday. So that's what you look for.
We all miss, like I think I told you guys a story. The first Sunday I saw Kenny Galladay, I was like, holy shit. I'm not joking.
No.
I don't know what happened to Kenny because he then made it translate on the field and it looked like it was onward and upward. Maybe he was just a guy that wanted the bag. I don't know. But for him to fade the way he did was mind-boggling.
He didn't fade. He fell off a cliff.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Another worthless helmet I have at home as well, too.
Oh, my gosh. He was so – I'm not joking that –
I mean, the Giants paid him, and they paid.
Maybe he was a guy that was about the bag. I don't know. Some guys, it's like when you get the bag, it changes you. You know, maybe that hunger isn't there anymore. And, man, you know what? I got my guaranteed money. I'm cool. All right? It doesn't mean you're always going to be right. I mean, we could do something funny one day, guys that you missed on. You know, and I can tell you, especially for me, doing all the hockey games that I've done, you know, from every level, guys in junior, you know, and I watched this kid 100 times in the Ontario Hockey League. He's going to be a stud. Nothing. You know, college guys, things like that. There's no rhyme or reason, but there's something cool about seeing those guys, especially when they're taking on guys that have established themselves as professionals. And that's, I think that's the beauty of camp, is trying to figure out a way to distinguish yourself. I mean, could you imagine being a young pup? You're a young, intense guy, and you're like, you know what? You had one guy leave. You had one guy retire. I got a chance to be a rookie on the Detroit Lions. One of, whether you like it or not, is inconsequential. One of the premier teams of the National Football League. And your first day at camp, you're all giddy. You can't wait. This is your opportunity. And then Aiden Hutchinson's lined up across you. I'd poo myself.
Of course.
I don't, like, seriously, I don't care how good you think you are. This is the best of the best, man. And that's, so Maz, I'm with you. You got me all fired up even thinking about
Got it, man. It's awesome. And we got another Kay Adams who was at the Lions camp. Then she went to the Bears. Now she's with the Vikings. I think she hits the Packers today. So she did the NFC North. So the other day we played a bunch of sound for her. This one is her asking Jahmyr Gibbs about splitting carries with David Montgomery, and he don't give a damn.
Can y'all explain the dynamic between the two of you, how it works from a personal standpoint and also player?
We're very selfless. I care for him like a brother. I know he feels the same way. We want to see each other succeed. I mean, we just go out there and play. I mean, whatever happens after that happens. So, I mean,
but y'all gotta look at like Saquon, and what he have 370 touches last year. Like y'all don't look at that. Like you're saying, a little selfish. Like, damn, give me that rock 350. What can I do with 350?
I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's cool, but like, I'm worried more about winning a Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie. So like, whatever that looked like, I could have 100 less, 50 less. I really just want to win because I haven't won like a state championship, national championship. So I really just want to win the ball.
Pivot podcast. Jahmyr Gibbs just wants to win a Super Bowl. That's all these guys want to do. They don't care how many times they get the ball. You heard David Montgomery, and Sean's going to get excited when I say this again. Angry David Montgomery, a guy that we're not talking about him. We're not.
Boo, he's done. He can't do anything.
We're
Boo,
not talking
David
about him.
Montgomery.
No one's saying
we
that.
should just cut him. Boo, boo. I want him angrier. Now, by the way, you guys know, I love David Montgomery.
I know we do.
I do.
We love him.
But I want him to hold that anger. He shouldn't get any carries. Jahmyr Gibbs, 99% of boo, hiss, boo. I love angry David Montgomery. I want more. No, and listen, that's the National Football League today. Maz, you and I grew up in an era, and I think a lot of people out there can remember. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to bore you with details. I could pick like the 1980s, and Maz and I could sit here and bore the shit out of you for the next 10 minutes. I could name you, to this day, 40 years later, every single team's starting running back.
Amen.
Because they all got, like they were just talking about, the 300, 350 carries, right? You knew when the Dallas Cowboys were coming to town, you had to stop number 33, Tony Dorsett. You knew when the Pittsburgh Steelers were coming to town, you had to stop number 32, Franco Harris. Like, you Joe Cribbs from the Bills, right? Like, you
Freeman
knew,
McNeil.
Right.
Jets.
You knew that was the guy that you had to stop, all right? It's over.
Riggins.
Yeah, the exceptions to the rule, you know, Saquon. Like, there's Saquon, and then who else? Right? McCaffrey, don't give me McCaffrey.
Derrick Henry, maybe, back in the day.
Yeah, but not like today.
Not right now.
Don't give me McCaffrey because he can't stay healthy.
No.
I mean, he can't. He did that one year, had a monster year, but I think you're going to see the usage worked a little bit differently now. So with that being said, man, I believe those guys. I 100% believe those guys that's their mentality. Okay, whatever helps us to win. And then if you win, then if at that point in time you could say, you know what, maybe it's time for me to look for my bag. Now that I got that Super Bowl ring, maybe it's time for me to look for that bag.
Sonic and Knuckles, man. And Knuckles himself, David Montgomery, said that Jahmyr Gibbs will become the best running back in the game. So I've been saying it, and I'm glad to hear someone that's working with this kid saying it as well, because he will be the best running back in the NFL. He will be a top 3 pick in all your fantasy drafts. If you pass him up in the top 3 picks, you're making a mistake.
Boo, David Montgomery. Boo, you're just like Tim Patrick. You're going to be gone. Boo, boo, hiss, boo. And Dave, listen, if your fuel is hearing me say that, come in here and punch my lights out and then go rush for $150. I'm cool with that. I'll take one for the team. Jeez. Cave my face in and then go for 150 and 2 touchdowns. I'm totally cool with that. Nice to see Wingo back on the field. Let's talk about him. There hasn't been a lot of talk about him. I'm intrigued to get your guys' take. But we got some sound with that.
Yeah, man, it's been a long process. Had surgery in December. The initial goal was to be back by the start of training camp. That didn't happen. I had to go back in, get something cleaned up in the knee. So that kind of pushed me back a little bit, but I've been working my butt off, man. I'm glad to be back.
So, you know who's a big fan of his? Anson. Anson, since day one, has rung the bell on Mekhi Wingo. I like this kid. Late round pick, was injured in college. Otherwise, he would have been a higher pick. I think this kid's got the goods. I do.
We talk about it all the time. Gone are the days where you have a 4 or 5 man rotation. You have a heavy rotation. But KG, honestly, again, I think people are sleeping on this front 4, no matter what the incarnation is, because you have guys like this that are going to be part of that rotation.
No, absolutely. And I've been on board with this maybe over the last week, that a lot of people are sleeping on what this Lions defensive front can really look like. And even in the face of Aleem McNeil being gone, the fact that you're getting Hutch back, I think, is the biggest factor here, because he's going to be able to mask a lot of your problems on defense just off of him being him. Just Hutch going out there and being the best Hutch that we know him to be. And by all accounts, he's going to be even better, if that's possible, coming into this year. But you still got DJ Reader. Tyleek looks like he's going to be really good, and he only really has one job this year, and that's to be stout in the run game. That's all this Lions team is really looking for. They need you to just plug those gaps, make sure you're stopping those runners, and if you can provide a pass rushing upside, that'll be even great. But like I said, you still got DJ Reader, and you're going to have a hopefully healthy Marcus Davenport, AQM. You know, you got some guys. It's not like this Lions defensive line is devoid of talent. They have guys on this line that's going to be able to come in and make an impact.
I love AQM, by the way. I love Muhammad. I love the path he has taken to get on this team. Wasn't he like on most other teams? Wasn't he on the Bears at one point?
I think so, yeah.
They love him. The guy, he is stout. I dig him.
I'm going to keep saying it, and you and I are on the same page here, KG. Like, I think people need to go and re-educate themselves and revisit how good that defense was last year.
Yeah.
Really until Hutch. Really until Hutch. 26-20, the game against the Rams. They lost 2016 against the Bucs. That certainly, if you remember that game, can't be pinned on the defense. 2013 over the Cards, 42-29. Hey, listen, you kept Geno Mahomes in check. So, I'll take that. 47-9 over the Cowboys. Like that's, and even after that, I mean, that defense just, the Houston Texans game.
Yeah.
Where,
Great comeback.
that offense did nothing but hurt that defense, and that defense just shut shit
five
down.
interceptions, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, just taking out the gun and shooting yourself in the foot over and over. Grant Stewart, and
that's my guy.
Maz, you talked about this. Guys that have been to other places, have seen how other places work, and then come here and see how this thing works. Grant Stewart on what separates the Lions from others.
I think how it's been confirmed is just like top down, which is like every coach, every assistant coach, head coach, coordinators. It's just an intense standard. You know what I'm saying? The intensity. It's like, of course, there's a standard everywhere you go. Every team you play for, they say there's a standard. But the intensity of the enforcement of that standard is something that I'm not quite used to. You know what I'm saying? So I've definitely gotten used to it so far, and I really enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it don't look like it out there. We might get into it or something, but I definitely appreciate being held to the highest standard, and that's what you ask for. And it's something that if you're somebody tilted, very emotional, sometimes it can be tough for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a guy with a chip on my shoulder. I might react to everything or something. So being able to mature and being coachable is something that's been a daily thing for me too. You know what I'm saying? But it's I definitely rather that than the opposite. So.
I mean, did you send?
All right, I'm going to say this, and I hope that if this gets back to Grant, you take this as the compliment I intended to be, okay? I want a guy that has that crazy eyes look like that man.
You damn right.
Did you like when he said, "I'm a guy, I get a chip on my shoulder," and you saw it in his eyes. Yeah. Like for a second, I kind of backed away. Like, okay, he's got that Michael Myers shit going on with his eyes, right?
He's one of my favorite guys.
Dude, that I want that crazy man look, and he just flashed the crazy man look. Please don't kill me, Grant. I'm saying that as a compliment. I mean that as a compliment. But I want that crazed dog look in his eye. You know what I mean?
I do.
Oh, I love every second of it.
That's football, man. That guy sweats and bleeds football. And look how he hustles. And I know it's only the preseason, but you can see it in practice. That guy, he's a winner.
I love every second of it. All right, listen. Before we hit the break, again, you guys, love to hear from you in the chat, super chats. You guys go forward. We're going to do, I was saying this earlier, we're going to do a better job of reading from the chat proper. I hear what you're saying. I totally feel what you're saying. We appreciate you guys tapping in each and every day. When we come back, a little more Lions, and then we'll delve into some NFL stuff as well. But, JB, before we do all that, where are we going?
First, we got to hear from some super chats as well, too. Shout out to everyone sending them in.
Shout out.
$4.99 from Dante151. He said, and here's a secret with Wingo. He can play both inside and outside on the defensive line. Wingo is an absolute dog that is coming back for the Detroit Lions.
Hi.
And he's a kid.
Hi. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Hi. Hi, guys.
That depth on that defensive interior just gets better. I'm telling you, Roy Lopez, watch out for him.
You talking about depth?
Wingo, watch out for him.
Talking about depth?
Talking about depth.
All right, but we need to hear from Feldman.
I can tell you about Feldman. I can tell you that I went to Feldman. Yeah, got my daughter's car from Feldman. All over town, Highland, New Hudson, L-Town, get them L's up, Livonia, Lansing, and Novi. That's where we went. Always something special cooking at Feldman. They got great customer service. I mean, it starts with Jay. You know, talk about culture. It all comes down. 2025 Silverado 1500 crew, only $189 a month. How about the 2026 Equinox LT? You can lease that for $219 a month. Man, if your lease is coming up, why don't you check out what these guys are doing? Because something tells me when you go to Feldman, you're going to go no place else. You better get on that, though. These offers end September 10th, so be quick about it. Feldman Chevrolet.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. The Tigers are the best team in baseball. Get the best coverage in Detroit right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. Every Scooble start, every green homer, and all the action can be followed on all of our social media. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. It's World Series or bust, Detroit, and we are here for the ride. Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Woodward Sports is your #1 source for all things Detroit sports. Start your day with the Sean Baligian Morning Show from 8 to 10 a.m. Rolling into Big D Energy with Neil Rule, Jerry Foster, and Red Wing great Darren McCarty. Then make sure you're watching the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep from 2 to 4 p.m. Michigan great Braylon Edwards and the elite Matt Shepard break down all the biggest sports stories. End your day with the Woodward Heavyweights. Join Spencer and EZ nightly from 5 to 7 p.m. Every day, all the sports, all Detroit, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's #1 sports network.
Let me tell the good people about Mad Packs. It's the hottest new cannabis brand, and they have partnered with your people over at Woodward Sports, and they just launched new products as of May 30th, so they are available in select retailers right now. High-Low is getting you high for the low, giving you top-tier quality at unbeatable prices, and everyone's favorite, Boom Shakalaka, is a live resin-infused tarantula. This one is the bomb. Blizzard Packs, THCA Moon Rocks, they hit like a blizzard. Please stay tuned to Woodward Sports for all of the latest marijuana updates.
All right, welcome back in. Glad you could join us, gang, all here. 9:10 on a Thursday morning. Day off today for the Tigers, so maybe
they need it.
Well deserved. Yeah, they really do.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
What? KG, that was a huge statement. That like I hate overstatements. I say it all the time, and that's a season changing. Nah, you know what? That's a team that a lot of people, including yours truly, feared, and they came into Comerica Park and got their ass pounded.
No, they did, and this was an important series. I won't say it was a must-win or anything like that, but I think it was very, very important in context of the #1 seed, what the Tigers want to do in terms of the AL Central, regaining some of that lead back, and now they're sitting pretty. I mean, a little over 30 games left now. So you really just want this team to stay healthy and just continue to do what they do. And at this point, I know a lot of people didn't care for the trade deadline. It wasn't necessarily the trade deadline I wanted as a fan, but at the same time, I think we have to give Scott Harris some credit. He addressed a need, and so far, the people that he has brought in have been able to go out there and make an impact. Have they been perfect? Absolutely not. But I think more
Finnegan
times
has.
Not, yeah, well, shout out to Finnegan.
Knock wood.
I think more times than not that these people that he went out and traded for have contributed to winning baseball in some way, shape, or form.
No question. I'm not going to lie. I still wish they would have added an extra bat.
Yes.
And I wasn't asking for anything, I wasn't asking for a superstar or anything.
Well,
like
Suarez
that.
would have been nice.
It would have been very
Yeah.
nice. It would
Bring him back home.
Nice. But listen, I was one of those guys. Come on, Charlie Morton. I know. I thought he was washed.
Uncle Charlie.
Yeah,
man.
dude. Like seriously, but that's all you need right now. Like really, you're not going to go out there and get a bona fide 1 or 2. You have to catch that lightning in a bottle, and I think that's good. General managers find a way. I use it. Doug Fister. I mean, everybody and their brother, lost their shit because the Indians, they were the Indians back there, went and got Ubaldo Jimenez, right?
Yeah.
We just handed the tribe the division. Oh, who's this Doug Fister guy? I dare you to go compare Ubaldo Jimenez numbers to Doug Fister's numbers,
He
right?
had that one little run with the Rockies, and people just thought he was a superstar.
I got a Fister jersey.
Dude, really, it was.
Ubaldo Jimenez.
Hey, it was 2 half seasons. Is basically what it was. It was the half of one season and the half of another season.
Yeah.
And then Ubaldo Jimenez was done.
Quick as hell.
Oh my
Quick
gosh.
as he came in.
Hey, before you give up baseball, let me tell you about the MLB TV deal.
Yes.
I want you guys to know where you can watch your baseball. Major League Baseball is getting the deal real close. Again, Apple, the Friday night games, they're out. They will not be on the next contract. NBC and Peacock is getting baseball. And if you remember, well, you don't remember, guys, but when we were growing up, there was one game a week on, and it was on NBC on a Saturday afternoon. It was Joe Garagiola and Tony Kubek. You remember that there, Sean?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So NBC Peacock is getting a Friday game. That's a Friday night game, and they're getting Sunday night baseball.
Okay.
So ESPN is not going to have Sunday night baseball. Remember Joe Morgan and John Miller? What a duo they were. So NBC's getting them. They're also getting the wild card playoffs. ESPN, they're getting the MLB TV package. So all the games that you see on MLB TV now will be on ESPN. Not sure if they'll be simulcasted on MLB. And Netflix, they're in the game, and they start off getting the home run derby. So Netflix is starting to throw their hat in every single sport, and they will start out with home run derby.
Okay.
World Series, still on Fox.
I know that camera going to be fire for the home run derby. I know
It better be.
That camera work is unbelievable at Netflix.
I'm going to say this, all right? And I know that there are still people out there, all right? They know what they're doing. Our professional sports, they know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to hear people cry. You're going to hear people scream. And then they're going to buy these things.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean, we're in that boat right now.
They
Right, so.
WWE.
I
always
don't,
win.
right? I don't know how it happened so quickly. I don't. Because I remember I was one of those guys, I'm paying for that shit. Yeah. Remember the big fights back in the day?
Of course.
Like you could order,
TV TKO.
Right. You could order it and you know what? What, $90? I forget what it was. $89.99 or whatever.
Wasn't even that much back then.
To get a big fight. And
Yeah.
you know what I would say? All right, if you guys are all coming over, if you're
$10
all,
a piece.
yeah, just give me $5 a piece.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got your food. I got you there.
Right.
Maybe you know what? Bring a couple bottles, whatever the case may be. Give me $5 a piece, right? I thought it was stupid, but I did it.
Yep.
Right? I did it. Now there have been other things. Like, do you remember the Olympics did it and failed miserably?
Oh, God, yeah. The pay-per-view.
The paper and failed miserably because there wasn't that passion and infatuation there. Man, the NFL, are you honestly sitting there right now? You're in the chat right now. I'll ask you guys in the chat this very second. You're sitting at home. It's a Thursday night. You're not going to watch a game? Come on. You know you're going to watch a game.
I don't know the way some of these Thursday night matchups turn out.
Isn't that? Well, there's validity to that.
was good.
All right, so what if the Lions are on? It's the Thursday.
Yeah, it's a little different.
They're playing Dallas. They're playing Dallas, right, this year?
Yes.
The Thursday after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Okay. Right.
Cool.
So you're out, right?
$10.
You can't justify. And it's always I can't justify it. There ain't no way I'm paying for that shit. Okay, it's Lions Cowboys. Now, you might be the weasel that says, "Hi, KG. It's your old friend Sean.
Hey.
Can I come over and watch a game at your house tonight?"
I guess you can.
Right? I mean, maybe you do like that, but you're going to pay for it.
You're
Eventually,
watching
you're
it.
going to pay for it.
Yes.
You are, right?
You are.
Which channel is I don't even know which channel it's on Christmas. Which channel is it on?
Christmas, I think it's Netflix.
It is Netflix.
Is it Netflix?
Yeah. Netflix owns Christmas now in the NFL.
Now, Amazon Prime has Black Friday, and they got some other thing going as well. They got the Thursday night games, but they got Black Friday now too. That's a new thing now.
The Amazon Prime issues, I hope, got worked out, because that was a drag for me last year.
Yeah.
And I know I wasn't the only one.
By the way, that is the worst pregame show and postgame show ever made.
Facts. And broadcast.
Yeah, and broadcast. It is absolutely. It's a horror show.
He needs to be in college football. I do not want him in my.
Herb Street carried the broadcast for Al Michaels.
And then, Al Michaels, when he mails it in, he mails it in. Like, you can tell he doesn't give a damn.
Oh, God.
He's been
hilarious.
Never been a fan.
He's been in that mode for a couple years, man.
Yeah.
He really
You
has.
can hear it in his tone.
He has been in that mode for a couple years. And all of it was made worse by, and I know I'm not alone, just it lagged so much.
Yes.
And I didn't know. Like, it was one of those things. You guys are more technical than I am. Like, I'll be honest with you, I thought it was my house. I was like, is there something wrong with my... Nah, the guy,
Wi-Fi.
I upgraded, and I got that damn Orbi in my house, and everything else works fine. And dude, it was just a hassle.
Yeah,
it
man.
was, but I watched.
Of course.
Of course you did. You're going to sit through that spinning wheel every time.
Every Thursday, they know what they're doing. We're gonna get it,
They
right?
got us.
Yeah.
They got us by the short and curlies, as they say.
And going back to the days of paying for fights, I'll never forget paying for Tyson and Spinks in Atlantic City. And by the time the pizza came to the door, I sat down on the couch, and Spinks was out on his ass.
It was like 91 seconds
Yes.
or something, right?
Spinks lost the fight in the locker room when Tyson punched a hole in the wall, and Spinks came out like this. And I liked Michael Spinks. I bet on him.
Oh,
I
God.
picked him
Maz, what
to
were you
beat
thinking?
Tyson because I love the Spinks brothers.
That was prime Tyson, though.
I said
was still
Spinks is going to
prime
beat him.
Tyson.
It was can't miss. It really was. It was like prime, because like literally, and especially when you're a little younger, you're literally, if you would have told me eventually he was going to bite a man's ear not once but twice in a ring back then, I would have gone, okay.
Oh.
Like you knew something bad was going to happen, right?
Boy, that
What was
great.
it? Was
That
it
cut off T-shirt?
Was
Mike
it
Steele.
was it
Come on
Ken?
now.
Which fighter was
you
it?
don't want-
Was it one of Norton's kids that he fought where he beat the piss out of him so badly?
No, it was Joe Frazier's kid, Marvis Frazier.
Yeah, and Marvis was going like
Yeah,
this.
yep.
Like he was so punch drunk. He was like Tyson got him in the corner. Tyson got him in the corner. He was so punch drunk. They stopped the fight.
Yeah.
Came in and stopped the fight.
And he was still
so
punching.
punch drunk.
He was
going
still
like
punching.
I don't know if I want to call it punching. It was kind of like, do you know what it reminded me of? Like old school. You guys are wrestling
God.
fans, right?
Yeah.
Who are those Australian brothers? What, the bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers. Oh, yeah.
He was
there
like
he
this.
is.
He was like one of them bushwhackers, man. He was it was Marvis Frazier. I remember watching that fight, and we were, and you know the routine. I mean, yeah, you're having some beers and everything. Mike Tyson was the baddest man on the planet.
He really was at that time.
He was
Until he met Holyfield.
Yeah.
Until he met Holyfield.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still can't believe Butter Davis. I couldn't get a hold of my bookie. This is a true story. Statute of limitations are up.
Which fight are you talking about?
The Butter Douglas fight.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
I couldn't.
Buster.
I called him Butter because it looked like he ate about 15 sticks of butter.
That's
Let's be honest.
I love that. I just got that. I'm sorry.
Even when he beat Tyson, the man
I
looked
know.
like he was destroying butter.
I need a
okay?
nap. I'm sorry.
But no, listen, I could not. This is a true story. I was going to put $500 down on Tyson with like at 10-1 or something like that. Like and I couldn't get a hold of him. I would have, like, at that point in time in my life, I didn't have $500, let alone 10-1 odds or whatever the hell it was. I didn't have $500, but I couldn't get a hold of him that night. But that was one of those fights. I remember just sitting there and just going, okay, any second now, any second now, any second now, and it went the other way.
Yeah.
Where Butter just kept getting stronger.
Yeah.
Remember, he was fishing for when he knocked his mouthpiece out, and he's fishing for trying to put his mouthpiece in with his glove. He was so out.
He was full-blown addiction at that point, so you got lucky that night, Sean.
Yeah.
That was a great 30 for 30, by the way.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Great 30 for 30.
All right, JB, I know we're up against break. We want to hear from special teams coach Dave Phipp. This is a pretty cool cut.
Yeah.
You talk about it all the time. I think guys in my business, I've lived a dream. Are you kidding me? I mean, even doing this right now, it's kind of like, this is what I thought about as a kid. Think about these guys that are in the National Football League, man. So we'll get into that a little bit. But JB, first, where are we going?
We need to hear from Dr. Pierce.
Oh, I can tell you that. Easy, man. I was there yesterday.
Hey,
Getting checked on that elbow again. Michigan Sports and Spine. Dr. Jeff Pierce is the place for you. Middle Belt in Livonia, L-Town, as Sean would say.
Get the mills up.
Get on out there. MichiganSportsandSpine.com. Joins us twice a week here on Woodward Sports. 248-426-9944. He's here keeping you in the game, feeling at your best. You don't have to be an athlete to go to Michigan Sports and Spine. You can be a schlub like me. Get on out there. MichiganSportsandSpine.com. Tell them Woodward Sports sent you.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
In the game or simply chilling at home, Jars Cannabis has you covered. Jars is home to Michigan's largest line of recreational cannabis products, 27 locations across the state, 9 alone in Metro Detroit, so you're never too far away from a Jars near you. But don't fear, because if you live in Grand Rapids, Madison Heights, or Milan, Michigan, stores are popping up your way very, very soon. Check out all their products online at jarscannabis.com and check out their Instagram at jars_life, because I know you want to get high. I need to.
All right, I want to hit on a little Lions stuff and then some NFL stuff. I mean, everybody's in NFL mode. Some of us are looking forward to Saturday. Like Iowa State, Kansas State. Like, you want to find me? You're
What
going
time?
to, you know where I'm going to be, noon.
Nice.
From Dublin. Like, and that's another one of those stadiums. You're just kind of walking down the street and it looks like every other like Dublin neighborhood. Then you're like, oh, there's a big giant stadium, right? Dublin is
Bet you the
awesome.
grass is really, really green.
It's very
green.
It is very, very green.
Very green.
Ireland's cool,
Betting on it.
but I will tell you, as even a proud Irishman, it is some of the worst food you'll ever eat.
I bet.
It is some of the.
sad.
I'm not joking. The food there was atrocious.
What's their specialty?
Cabbage? Corned beef, but
Corned
they
beef
don't
and
do it
cabbage.
the right way.
Oh, I was about to say, how you mess up a good corned beef?
Because they boil it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll
Man,
do it.
like I go to Wiggly's every year and I get the big corned beef and I smoke it and I do it, almost to pastrami levels. And then I got corned beef for like 2 weeks. And it's like all we do is make corned beef sandwiches.
I'm a pastrami guy over corned beef.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
How about you? Do you like pastrami?
I like both of them. Yeah, I can take that big corned beef and turn it into pastrami.
Really?
Yeah. If you do it for a longer period of time and cure it. Yeah, it's really
cool. I thought pastrami was like a fattier meat.
It is, absolutely.
Like a ribeye.
If you cure it and go longer, oh, absolutely.
How about
See,
that?
you and your disrespect
Mama.
towards baby meat.
Mama.
Yeah, boy.
Mama.
I hear a different tune now,
Mama.
don't I? My
Mama.
goodness gracious.
Burnt ends. Dada.
I hope you're not making fun of those burnt ends.
I ate most of them.
I was going to say, I know.
I ate most of them.
You went to town on those burnt ends.
Phenomenal.
All right, Dave
That sauce.
FIPP, special teams coach, living the dream. Let's hear from Coach FIPP.
I was living the dream.
The thing I could tell you for sure is I love this game with everything I have in my body, and I cannot believe I'm in front of you guys today. The fact that I am where I am is truly a blessing to me. I grew up dreaming about playing football. I grew up dreaming about coaching football. My high school coach told me there's no way. He said, how do you stretch the field vertically? I'm like, 4 verts. He's like, no, you got to high-low them. I'm like, and he's the guy who said he'd never coach. He did it because he knew I would. And then, it's humbling. I've been able to paint the fields before the game. I built lockers and locker rooms for the players in college football, 1AA football. And to be sitting here today, and I did it because I love it, and people say like, oh man, how do you get into that business or whatever? And it's like, I didn't get into the business because I wanted to coach in the National Football League or I wanted money or any of those things. I got into the business because I love the game. I love the players. I love being around the players and the game. And I've given everything I have to those guys. And this game has given me way more back in return. So I'm super fortunate and grateful.
That's pretty cool, man.
Oh yeah,
like that's
stuff, from the heart.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's pretty cool.
And he's a pretty damn good coach.
Oh yeah,
he pretty damn good coach.
I can't.
I don't coach that stuff.
I can't help but laugh with all the stuff coming out about the Cowboys show, and I'm gonna repeat what I brought up earlier in case you're just joining us. I'm gonna binge watch that tonight. I'm gonna pull a JB in case you weren't with us early. JB literally sat down yesterday and blew through it. I mean, props, dude.
Yeah.
9 episodes.
Props. I have a feeling I'm going to start this afternoon. I'm taking Mom out for dinner, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish it. Maz, how many episodes are you
9.
in?
I did 4. I'll finish it up tonight.
Okay. So when things like this come around, I can't help but think of something around here, okay? Do you have that Tony Romo tweet?
Yeah.
JB. So Tony Romo decided that he was going to chime in on this because people are, having fun at Jerry's expense. Tony said, you want to blame Jerry for those things? It's hard for me to ever think that. Tony Romo on the Cowboys' late game mistakes and misfortune. Tony, I understand what an ass kisser you are.
You're right.
I totally get it.
I expect him to say that.
I expect
Here we go, Jim.
Okay. But the reality of the situation is, and people around here have to confess this, and I know the family doesn't like to hear it, but I'm not doing my job unless I'm saying it. What was the one constant for the Detroit Lions from 1963 until his passing?
Mr. Ford.
Losing?
And in that time, in that losing though, KG, what was the one constant? Who was the one guy that had his hands on this franchise the entire time?
Willie Clay.
It was William Clay Ford, man. I don't know what else to say. Now, I will say this about William Clay Ford. Is it his fault that this coach was bad? Well, eventually the buck has to come back to him.
Yeah,
right?
You hired him.
Is it his fault that this general manager was bad? Same thing, with an added caveat. You also were so loyal to a fault that you held guys a hell of a lot longer. I say it all the time. I'm serious. I regret doing that dumb march. I'm convinced that Mr. Ford dug his heels in.
You really regret it?
I regret it more than you can imagine.
I think without that march, we don't move forward from that era of Lions football, which the next era wasn't that much greater, but at least there was more success in the 2010s.
Do you know what it was, though? It wasn't until his own son came out and said, I have no idea how he has a job. I think, if anything, and a little birdie told me, Mr. Ford doesn't like to be told what he should do.
I imagine.
And so I think, if anything, he dug his heels in. I really, truly believe that.
Old people of that era seem to do that.
Yep.
See Jerry Jones.
Yeah,
especially Jerry Jones.
You got it. And now there's no way in hell. I mean, how many times has Jerry done that where he'll smile at the camera and he'll go, there ain't going to be anybody else as general manager of the Cowboys.
Right.
Right? That's what he does.
He's the best.
Like now he's so dug in that I think it's futile to even. It might be in your best interest not to say anything, because then maybe that's his way of getting the attention back.
Yeah.
If you don't put any attention to it, then, oh boy, people aren't talking to me about me, so maybe I should talk about not being the general manager. He is the one constant for that franchise since they had their heyday and won the 3 Super Bowls in 4 years.
Yeah, and good, bad, or indifferent. And you said that, he doesn't, maybe we shouldn't bring attention. Jerry's going to bring the attention whether there's no attention or not, because that's something he feeds off of. We heard him in the interview last week saying, hey, if things are dead, I'm going to bring the excitement. It's like, what, bro? Like, go get an actual winning football team, and maybe you can generate, like, organic excitement instead of just these press clippings and, I'm beefing with this star because I don't want to pay him. Like, it's just messy, man. It's real messy at this point.
When you watch this series, guys, you're going to see in the beginning he comes in, he buys the team from Bump Right, and the press conference, he is there. Tex Schramm is the general manager since day one that the Cowboys were born. Tex Schramm was like, well, here's the new owner, Jerry Jones. And he went in the corner and he sat there with a scowl on his face because that day, Jerry Jones told him, I'm going to be the GM.
He basically fired him.
I'm going to be the GM. So he basically fired the guy that introduced him. And that guy knew he was getting fired, and Tom Landry was fired earlier that morning. I mean, he came in and just fired the 2 guys that made the Cowboys. And he took it over, and they did great for a while, and now they're 30 years without being great.
So, look, can you put Tony's quote back up just for a second, JB?
Oh yeah, give me one second.
Just for a second, because I want to talk about this. This is legitimate, and I think, believe it or not, it ties back to the Detroit Lions. I really, truly do, because good franchises find a way to make good plays. Bad franchises constantly, consistently find a way to do fucked up things, okay? Yeah. You want to blame Jerry for those things? It's hard for me to ever think that. Tony Romo on the Cowboys' late game mistakes and misfortunes. Okay, Tony, I'll play. How come your generation did it?
Yeah.
How come you did it? You couldn't catch a snap on an extra point.
Yeah.
Then you couldn't pick up the ball with a wide open end zone 3 feet in front of you. You couldn't pick up the ball and walk the ball into the end zone.
Never forget.
Right. Like, Tony
was bad.
Tony, hold on. Tony.
He was good until he wasn't.
There's more. How about Dak?
Yeah.
How about all of Dak's misgivings? How about Quincy Carter? How about the one constant has been the Dallas Cowboys finding a way to lose games of that magnitude, and the one constant through all those eras with different players and different quarterbacks and different lines is Jerry Jones.
Yep.
You don't think that's an organizational problem?
It's been an organizational problem.
You
just look at the coaches he's hired along the way. They're all puppets. Like, after Bill Parcells, all he did was hire puppets. I can go down the list. Mike McCarthy, Jason Garrett, unless you're going to come in and submit to Jerry Jones' will, you're not going to be a part of the Cowboys.
Brian
he doesn't like
Schottenheimer, right?
voice. Brian Schottenheimer, the newest and latest edition, he's going to have a terrible time this year.
Now, let's think about it from a Lions. I mean, like we all have our moment that broke us. You guys knew all the stories
There's
when you
many
were a
moments.
kid.
There's many moments.
The Thanksgiving Day game, I told you, I'm sobbing on Thanksgiving.
Dave Williams.
My old man's laughing.
Yep.
It's funny to my dad, right? And
Yeah.
I'm miserable. Okay, one of the funnest bits we ever did is, how about the bit where some unheralded player plays Detroit and puts up career highs. Some dude runs for 214 yards on 10. How many times did things like that happen against the Detroit Lions?
Too many.
Right?
Too many.
So, wait. It couldn't be an organizational problem, could it?
No, it was an organizational problem a long time for the
Right?
They were the worst franchise in sports.
Oh, there's no doubt.
In sports.
I would argue with anybody.
Not NFL.
No, I would
in sports.
I would argue with anybody. I would put our ineptitude. I don't say that proudly.
Yeah.
I would put our ineptitude up against anybody.
People say the Clippers, but the Clippers haven't been around as long as the Lions.
Up until the last couple of years, the Clippers also had more playoff success. Let's be honest.
That's a big fact as well.
Like that's it. Like that's.
They're still looking for their first title, though.
So, if all these strange things kept happening, okay?
Right.
You're going to look me in the eye and tell me that's not an organizational problem?
Hell, he ran his Super Bowl winning coach out of fucking town. And I wonder if they're going to cover that in the doc, the relationship between him and Jimmy Johnson. Because he did Jimmy Johnson.
It's covered.
Bold.
It's covered in there.
It's covered.
He did Jimmy Johnson bold, man.
They had one good year together, and that year was rocky, right, JB?
Yeah, that
it's
year
because
was
Jimmy
rocky.
couldn't stand how Jerry thought he knew just as much football as Jimmy. Because when he hired Jimmy Johnson, he's like, you get the football, I got the business. Before you know it,
Jerry and the football.
they were sharing.
Wow.
They were sharing the spotlight.
But I honestly, you guys, I think this comes back to our youth and this franchise, the Detroit Lions. How can this keep happening? How can, how many variations of something like that did we say in our formative years? Don't tell me that the problem with the Detroit Lions wasn't an organizational problem. Don't tell me that. We had two full-fledged greats just say, I'm done with this shit, and walk away from the game.
Hall of Famers.
Amazing.
That's
the mic drop.
Done.
That's the mic drop.
Don't tell me there wasn't an organizational problem. And that's why people said the one constant. How many times did you hear the one constant? I can't tell you how many times I was doing a postgame show and some dude would call in, hey man, this is JB calling in from Melvindale. I think what the problem with the Lions is, man, the ownership, the one constant.
Sell the team.
We all knew it. And why would he sell the team? That was the worst argument ever.
Absolutely.
Why
it's
would
a money
you,
machine.
Right, I'm making too
you
much
are
money.
printing money.
Yeah.
You have a printing machine downstairs and you are literally printing money.
And guess
Why
what?
the hell would I sell the team?
And guess what? You dopes gonna come to the games anyway.
Right.
So why the hell would I sell the
What
team?
did, what
Y'all
did
gonna
Sheila
show up
do?
regardless.
What did Sheila do? She dropped Ford from her name. She's Sheila Hamp.
Right.
I think
That's how deep the pain is.
I know I've said this 100 times. Let me say it 101. I think the smartest thing she did was get a guy who was here for the dysfunction, that saw the dysfunction,
Chris.
that lived the dysfunction, that got frustrated with the dysfunction to come take on the dysfunction.
Who was also a football guy.
You
That's
got
the
it.
fucking problem
You got
with
it.
Willie Clay. He wasn't a football
You
guy.
got
Jerry Jones, he turned himself into one, I guess you can say, but he was not a football guy. He ain't know shit about football when he first got started. And it's been the same thing with the Lions. All those people along the way did not know football until Sheila finally had the wherewithal to be like, okay, I realize I'm not a football guy or girl. Let me go get people that know about this fucking game and let's turn this shit around the right way.
That was Jerry's problem, that he was, through that whole documentary, you're finding out that he's learning, obviously, the business of football and football at the same time while trying to run and own this team. So that was his issue.
He doesn't have the trust to give it away to anybody.
Listen, and let's get a little deeper. Isn't that a life problem too, man?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like LeVar Ball was right. Dude's whacked, but stay in your fucking lane.
I'm trying to tell you.
Stay in your lane.
He ain't that way.
Know what you are, okay? I'm not going to go into KG's booth as soon as we go to the break and go, oh, hey, KG, I think there's some modulation. don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Right?
Hey, JB, I really think when you take that camera shot at Maz,
Right.
stay in your lane, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right? And
Absolutely.
Chris Spielman does not get the credit that he deserves for the changing of this franchise.
Facts.
He just doesn't. He lived it. We were in the locker room at various points in times. I can speak for me.
One of my favorites of all time.
You could see the frustration on his face because he knew from top to bottom this franchise was illegitimate. Even in the good years.
Yeah.
This was an illegitimate franchise. So who better to say, I'm coming through and I'm fumigating this whole damn thing, than a guy that had to live going like this for a majority of his NFL career.
Dan Campbell, 0-16 team. There's another one. That's another guy that knew what happened here. Saw the paper bags. It's night and day. It's night and day.
Yeah, it really is. Good stuff. Hey, JB, I know we're up against it. Don't forget, coming up in a few minutes, what's trending with JB Smoove as well. JB, any chats that we need to take care of, super chat or otherwise?
I believe we took care of all of them. I'm trying to keep an eye on that as well, too. But we need to hear from Sun Cruisers.
All right, I can tell you about Sun Cruiser. This stuff's the real deal, man. I had legitimately never had one. I'm not one of those guys. I don't like to talk about something if I never tried it, okay? Again, stay in your lane. Had some this past weekend, and let me tell you something. Sundays in Detroit just got smoother with Sun Cruiser Vodka, Iced Tea, and the Woodward Sports Network. Real vodka, real iced tea, no bubbles, a clean, crisp sip that won't fill you up on game day. It's sneaky, too. You can't feel it. Only 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol, perfect for tailgates, couch gates, or whenever and wherever you're watching Detroit football. So this season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Sean?
You know, justice means something to everybody differently, right? Ben Johnson, Ben, law, 3 letters, no coincidence. If you're looking for justice, look no further than Ben Johnson Law. These guys, tough, tenacious. I was sitting up there encapsulated by Mac beating the garbage out of somebody. That's what Ben Johnson Law does.
Yep.
They go into the courtroom, they fight for you, they get you justice. Ben Johnson Law.
And Black Rock.
Hey guys, looking for dinner plans that sizzle? Well, head on over to Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Mention Woodward Sports, score an exclusive 20% off your food bill just for our listeners and watchers. Do not miss their daily deals. Tasty Tuesday tonight, Thursday steak and scampi combo, Sunday sips, the new summer flavors menu. How about right now, getting a pineapple brulee cheesecake you crack right at the table. Don't forget to enter the giveaways as well. It's not a meal, it's an experience. Only at Black Rock Grill.
You know, it's kind of funny. I told you guys I'm going to the Tiger game tomorrow night, but they got that Lee Corso special coming up, and I'm gonna, obviously
Run the
tape
DVR
it and
on it,
everything. Yeah, I'm gonna tape it and everything. But you know what's funny? I think sometimes people forget, and these commercials. I don't know if you've seen the commercials for it. They're showing all these guys that are in the NFL or now retired or anything. You grew up watching Lee Corso. You did.
Yeah.
But Maz, like for me, I was in high school. Think about that. Like there were a couple moments to me, like when Steve Yzerman retired. I don't know why that really hit me. And I'll tell you why, because when Steve started out, I was in middle school.
Wow.
All right, so I graduated from high school. I finished school. I met a girl. I had a couple kids with that girl, and that was all during Steve Yzerman's career. It's insane when you think about it. And so they're talking to these guys, and you're saying like Drew Brees. But I watched him before I went to Purdue. And then I watched him when I was in the NFL, and now I really watch him. It's like the impact that some of these things
No
have,
doubt,
man. You don't even put a price tag on it.
Broadcasters, guys that talk to us on television and radio when we are listening and watching the beautiful sports that we love, you fall in love with those guys. And Lee Corso, he was the coach at Indiana. No one even really knows that because he's the ESPN guy on College Game Day.
Indiana and Northern Illinois, right?
Isn't that something?
Yeah. The famous Anthony Carter play was against Lee Corso. It's kind of funny. No, but I
fall in love with these guys.
I don't watch ESPN. I don't. I do not. If there's a game on, I watch ESPN. Any of these garbage shows, I don't watch it, okay? For everything they do wrong, College Game Day is still absolutely right.
It is. It's right.
And I'll take it over the Fox show every single day.
Of course.
Every single day, I will take it over the
Fox
show.
is coming on, by the way. It is.
I think so.
They're getting better and better.
I still like it. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's the traditionalist in me.
It is.
Maybe it, and I'm more of a, I don't know, forward thinker than some people from my generation, because if something's cool, I'll go, hey, this is cool. I'm not saying it's bad. I still love College Game Day.
Well, you got Nick Saban. That kind of.
I think Nick's pretty damn good.
He's damn good.
I think Nick's pretty damn good.
He's superb.
Yeah, I think Nick's pretty
I'd
good.
rather watch him than Urban Meyer any day of the week.
Can we do the 10 most valuable NFL teams?
We can. You know what number one is?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Shocker.
Are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at that.
Man. $1 billion. Billions.
12.8 billion. Like, you expect L.A. and New York up there, all right, obviously, but the Dallas Cowboys, you can rip on Jerry Jones all you want. He is a brilliant businessman. He knows what he's doing. He
bought him for a few $100 million.
Isn't that incredible?
Yep.
Jeez,
mortgage the family on it.
Not too shabby. Is there any team up there that surprises you they're worth that much?
The Commanders, maybe?
No,
not for me.
Yeah, no, everything is pretty
much
everything. Maybe Philadelphia, I guess.
I mean, Miami's been such a woebegone franchise for so long, but it's still South Beach and money.
In Miami, exactly.
It's,
that makes perfect sense. I would say Philly out of all of them.
Washington, once they get the new RFK Stadium built, they'll be top 5.
I agree with you. Yeah.
They'll be top 5.
Patriots got Super Bowl equity. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing for the 49ers.
Yeah,
and it's still it's still the Boston area.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's a whole area of the country beyond Boston, right?
True.
They're just Pats fans up that way.
Yeah.
Nah, nothing really surprises me.
No,
I think the Raiders could go up too. If the Raiders start winning again, I think the Raiders could definitely go
easily.
up.
Well, Vegas is like in a down spurt right now. Have you heard that?
No, really?
Like, tourism in Las Vegas is way down.
No
I've
shit.
heard that.
Yeah.
It's too much for me. I say it all the time.
It's too expensive now.
It's
you
just
used to
too
be able
much
to
for
fly
me.
there for a couple $100 and stay in rooms that were $100 or less.
Right.
Now you can't even get near it.
My boys want to take trips to Vegas, like different groups of friends take different groups. I don't go on any of them because, like, I'm in Vegas for 24 hours and like I'm done. Like, I can only take it for 24 hours. There's just too much going on, man.
They priced us out.
All right, it's that time. What's trending with JB Smooth?
All right, but we do need to hear from Buddies first, so if you want to tell them about Buddies.
Oh, I can tell you about Buddies. Sorry about that, JB.
No, you're good.
Buddies Pizza wants you to brisket brew and rendezvous. Try the new barbecue brisket pizza, barbecue chicken salad, the refreshing Buddy Brew Summer Shandy, and the Super Summer Sundae. Of course, they still have the original, the legend, the Detroit style deep dish. Try that thin crust. I'm telling you, anybody take me up on that yet? And they have added the summer stack as well. Burgers done the Detroit style way, square slice, smash stack, full flavor. Only at buddies.com. That's what you need to look at though. See that? Look up. 10% off on your entire order. All you have to do is use promo code 10meal at buddiespizza.com.
Hey, JB, you got a super chat in there from Brian LeCarry.
I was just about to read that. Shout out to him sending in super chat $9.99. Said, I refused to buy a Ford for years as a disgruntled Lions fan. I bought a Ford Bronco this year.
There you go. There you go.
OJ special.
It's true. I mean, there are a lot of people. I mean, you guys, again, no disrespect, okay? He was the one constant. You want to wonder why the Lions didn't win? Look no further than that.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I think his heart was in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he did it on purpose. But listen, he was the one constant. Sorry. All right, JB, all you.
Yep, no problem there. And shout out to Gold Crown for sponsoring What's Trending with JB Smooth here.
Shout out.
Guys, I got some video for you. I just want you to know, what do you think is the end results of a Amazon truck versus a Tesla?
Amazon truck wins.
It's got to go with the Amazon win, right?
Yeah.
Is it a Cybertruck?
No, not a Cybertruck.
Gosh,
but,
are those things ugly.
It is a Amazon truck versus a Tesla. And
let's see.
You be the judge.
Oh, it's a semi-Amazon truck.
Yep. Just scraping on
by. Damn, G.
Yep.
Damn, dog. My man do not know how to drive that truck. Jesus.
And I mean, you might as well just.
Oh, Christ.
Well, the good news is if you driving a Tesla, you 99% probably have insurance. So, yeah. Just go ahead and make that claim real quick.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead and make that claim real quick.
Look at him.
Elon will send another one in the mail.
That's in New York, by the way.
It's like a can opener, man.
That's in New York. There's not a lot of room there on those streets, I can tell you that.
I think he even popped a tire, too.
Wow.
So that's the front
That's
tire.
a good-looking car, too.
Not anymore.
I like that color.
Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore.
Sick.
That car is not looking good anymore.
I like how the truck driver kept going too. It's like, bro, you can feel like it's some bullshit going on the side of you. I don't know, man. That's just...
At that point, he was like, "I'm all in."
Yeah,
There's some bullshit going on. There's some bullshit going on the side of you. Come on, you know there's some bullshit going on.
Like Baz said, you got to commit at that point. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm in now.
At that point, you're all in right there. Shout out to Planet Fitness for this video as well too. I don't know about you guys, but I think he needs some more weight on this machine.
Maybe another TGT.
Maybe. Need some more weight.
Oh,
get it.
Oh.
Get it.
How?
Get it.
Okay.
What?
All right, old man.
What the?
Get it.
Hey, man.
What? I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to work out through that whole process, too. Like, what?
So my man is in the gym with a bomber jacket. That's first.
It is. Oh, absolutely it
so
is.
You know what he came to do, first and foremost. And yeah, this is crazy, man.
What are you working out, old man?
This is Maz in the gym, I feel like.
I think I know that guy.
This is Maz on the little shoulder lift machine. Oh, my God.
He's feeling good about himself, though.
No, big facts.
That man will be standing naked in the room for no less than 10 minutes.
Hey,
you guys know you can.
Is he going to be putting powder on his back?
That is like every time there is an 85-year-old man who walks around with no pants on in the bathroom. That is a given.
That isn't wrong.
It is. He's got his little baby carrot dangling out. It's just that's the way it is.
All right, I'm gonna give him credit. He got it up. He didn't slam the weights. And he only did 1 rep and walked away.
And he's got his sunglasses
He
on.
just did 1 rep and he's done.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly he's working out doing that, though.
I don't know. He might be getting us some cooch tonight or something, man.
Maybe he was going to try to do a bench press and he kind of gave up.
What are you?
No, he getting freaky tonight.
Like,
That's
what's
pelvic
the-
work right there.
That's pelvic work.
My man on the Cialis, he got about a good hour in him. So
I like his sunglasses.
God love him.
he came in the gym dressed like Jack Nicklaus. Man. It's like, bro, what did you come here to do?
Oh, man. And finally, I will end what's trending with this because, Sean, you and I both know college football is this weekend, but Deion Sanders has a message for all of his players when going to class.
Oh, yeah.
We start school when, Ben? Tomorrow. No slides. If I see you with, I'm going to send people to campus tomorrow. If I see you with slides on campus, it's going to be a problem. If I see you with a hoodie on in class or some headphones on in class, it's going to be a problem. If I see you sitting in the back of the classroom, it's going to be a problem. Do we understand that? And if you're online and you have online classes and you don't have a shirt on, or you got a white beat on, or you have some stupid on that causes a distraction, or you walk around during that online session, it's going to be a problem. We good with that, guys? Now.
Just know it's going to be a problem.
I love that.
It's going to be a problem.
How do you hate Deion?
I love that.
I just don't know how you
Hey,
hate
listen,
primetime.
KG, you know what the reality is, dude? And I hope you don't take a swing at me for this.
Okay.
All right? This guy learned from the best.
Absolutely.
Him and Jerry Jones getting together, Prime was unbelievable, but when he went down to Dallas, it went next level as
No,
far
I
as
can
I'm
imagine
concerned.
that. Yeah.
Really, it did. I want personalities like that in college football. I miss personalities. I do.
Yeah.
I don't think there are enough personalities. Like I think Lane Kiffin's the biggest fraud on earth. Okay,
But he's great, though.
But I love
Hey,
Lane
right.
Kiffin.
How do you
I
not?
do. I want personalities like that.
Remember Barry Switzer?
Barry was the best.
Great.
Hang half 100.
Yep.
You had a guy that not like Ryan Day who did it privately. You had a guy with microphones in front of him tell somebody, "I'm gonna hang half 100 on you."
Yep.
Like Ryan Day did it all weaselly and all
like,
that. No.
know he a hoe,
No,
sorry.
I miss the personalities in college football. Everybody's so buttoned up now, man,
There's
and
no-
safe.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. I think Prime's great. I hope he sticks around for a long time. I mean that.
No, there's no landmark coaches anymore. And what Prime is bringing to the game, I think a lot of people don't really appreciate. And it's all really because of how he speaks to the media that I think people don't appreciate it. But he's keeping it real, bro. And it's like, how do you hate Prime, dog? He's never failed anywhere he's gone. He's always been the same person. He's been consistent his whole, football and coaching career. I just don't see how you hate Prime.
Don't take my slides away from me, though. Like like that would be one of those things. I think I would come up to, Coach. I feel you. You'll never catch me in the wife beater. Can I please, if I have socks on?
Yeah.
Can I please walk in my slides?
No, because that's all these kids fucking wear. So no.
Are you all right with the socks and the slides?
Listen to me.
I am.
Do you know what the best thing is? I tell my kids I was a trendsetter because all the kids where I live now are all running around with their slides and socks
That's
on.
what they do, yeah.
And my kids would go nuts. They would go nuts when I do that.
Yeah.
And what now?
My kids make fun of me all the time.
Oh, my
I'm like,
gosh.
those kids are doing it. Dad, you're 63.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
know. It's comfortable to me.
Right.
But I mean, it's the misery
Yeah, Trent.
of going to class. At least give me my slides, man.
How about your NFL Crocs instead?
Fuck that.
NFL.
Never in a million
By the way,
years.
those are $69.99, by the way.
Is that how much they cost? They're the ugliest gosh damn things I've ever seen.
You're going to see a lot of them.
now.
Oh, there's no doubt in my
You're gonna
mind.
see a lot of
there's
them.
no doubt in my mind. All right, fellas, hang with us all day long. Really appreciate you guys tapping in all day. Big D energy coming up. You got Bray and Shep, of course. You got the heavyweights tonight. We will be back at it tomorrow, 9 a.m. Not that I'm keeping track, JB Smooth.
How
Not
many
that I'm
hours?
keeping 50 hours away from watching real college football.
Sean, your
go.
pants about to be off on Saturday. I hope you're ready.
Well, for me, it's 48 hours the pants come down.
Oh, yeah.
Because like the
48-hour notice.
The second they open that door at the cider mill, I'm gonna be walking in like this, holding my pants, because it's coming down.
Should we break down K-State and Iowa State tomorrow?
Absolutely,
Let's break
man.
it down.
Oh, my
Absolutely. Get some Irish bangers as well. All right. Have a great weekend. Shout out to my girl Bethany as well. Come see her. Jalapeno peppers out of her own garden.
She owed me some of them too. I'm kind of upset about
what
that.
What a wonderful human
we gonna
being.
talk about it. It's cool.
Beautiful, talented, and a gardener. Are you kidding me?
Green thumb.
Peace, you guys. See ya.